Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching EXPOZ on September the 30th, 2011, and it's about 9 minutes after midnight, Birmingham, Alabama. And today's topic, follow-up, Iranian ships coming to the Atlantic. All right, I want to start off and tell you something to get you at ease somewhat, if you're worried about it. I don't think too many people in America is worried about it. But Iran does not have a nuclear bomb. Iran does not have a nuclear bomb. Period. They don't have it. And the reason is, you do recall when they were building their nuclear facilities, the strange little bug got in there and wreaked havoc on it called Stuxnet. Well, the Stuxnet virus did its job. It not only got into the nuclear facility, but it got into all the support facilities that was there to help along the main unit. Well, they were incapable. They couldn't create the materials they need to put a bomb together. They hadn't changed, and they still don't have one. Now, there's rumors been going around that in Africa that there's been a nuclear bomb for sale on some sort of underground market, and Russian, their name came up. I don't know much about that, but I can say that Iranians do not have it. And I can say this. They said, and this is the only other thing I heard about this, they're going into the Gulf as well as the Atlantic, meaning they will cover everything from northeast Canada all the way down the eastern coast of the United States and then into the southern coast, the Gulf of Mexico. And if they decide they want to go around a little bit further, they can actually come up the west coast of the United States. But we're not worried about them. We're just not. I'm not. I'm more worried about the drug cartels in Mexico than I am the Iranians. The drug cartels in Mexico, I made a mistake the other day. Our papers, our news said that over 35,000 people had died, and my blog said they must have stopped counting a year ago because the numbers were about 42,000. Well, I was wrong. They were wrong. The number probably exceeds 45,000 people that has been murdered by the drug cartels in Mexico. There's quite a few in Guatemala. There's quite a few there that's died, and all along that border as well. They have found grave sites to date that exceeds 100 people. They found them near our borders that's exceeded, I think the highest number is about near 60. And some seems to think that these are people that are coming through from South America, and they really want to make it to America because of the conditions there. I mean, it's really difficult to live, and I don't blame them for trying. But the cartels are catching them on the way. And if they refuse to help the cartels simply kills them. That's what they're doing. If they choose to help by force, then they'll use them, and then they'll kill them later. It's kind of like man that used to run Germany, Adolf Hitler, except you got a whole lot of these idiots in these cartels along the Mexican-United States border. Now, again, they have said that they will go into some towns with a population between 15 and 20,000 or less and start taking towns over. I say that is when their cartels will start going away, because that, my friend, is when we will go in and see to it that they don't do that. If they go into Del Rio, and I do not know the population of Del Rio, Texas, but just pick Del Rio and hypothetically say they have 15,000 people that live there, we'll go in and we'll evacuate every American. And who's left? The bad guys. And we will take them all out. Plain and simple. That's the way it will be done. And then we will have a much harder, sharper take and look and eye on these people that are bringing these drugs up these interstates, and just like a spider web throughout our country. It's time that we start doing something about that. And I think that time is really, really close. I think you're going to see a movement before too terribly long, because they're coming into our country and they're killing our kids, our children, with their drugs. We can't continue to allow that. You know it. I know it. And so we're going to have 2 or 3 fronts here, it looks like, to fight. We're going to have one called Iran, Ahmadinejad. This is the mini midget over there. And we're going to have the drug cartels in Mexico. And the third, there is no way, and I'm going to use it straight up, in hell America will become a socialist or a communist nation. Not while we're here. And when I say we, I speak as me as a Christian. I am not, never will be a communist or a socialist. I have a constitution that protects me, and you have a constitution that protects you. And if they don't protect you by it, then you have the right to protect yourself by it. That's what we'll do. But we think that our military men in our country loves our country as much as they love the Constitution, and they want to be free as much as we do. So as long as we're here, and as long as our military is here, and as long as our cops are here, let's just go after the bad guys. Take care of that end of it. And now we need to watch our front door as well as our back door. But don't worry about Iran. Don't give it a second thought. They do not have the means to hurt this country. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.